Alright, good morning, good afternoon, good evening all. Welcome back to Brainybite tutorial. If this is your first time of coming across to this YouTube channel, you are welcome. Alright, so what we do in this our channel is that we talk about everything that concerns JAMB, WAEC and NECO. Alright, so if you are any of these candidates, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Turn on bell notifications so that when I drop any amazing video, YouTube will notify you and you'll be the first to check it out. Alright, so the reason why I said you should subscribe and turn on all bell notifications is that we drop update about schools on daily basis. So it is important for you to subscribe because as a JAMB aspirant or as any university aspirant and WAEC or NECO candidate, you need information. Alright, so if you subscribe and turn on all bell notification, whenever I drop any amazing video, YouTube will notify you and you'll be the first to check it out. Alright, so let's get right to today's topic. Alright, so if you check today's topic, you'll find out that what we are going to treat today is JAMB 2024 caps. Alright, so so many persons has lost admission because of ignorance of what they don't know. Alright, so they have lost admission because of ignorance. Alright, so that's why, and some of them has come to ask me this question. All right, so they have asked this question on countable times, and I promised to go live on YouTube to explain this question. All right, so because of our technical glitch, so we are not able to set up the live. All right, so for now we're not able to set up the live, so that's why I said let me use here. So by God's grace, we are still working on it. Very soon we'll be going live. All right, so that's basically how it is. Okay, so without wasting much of our time, okay, so we are going to hit the ground running. All right, so we'll talk about caps. So first of all, if you ask me, okay, let me just start with what is caps first of all, because so many persons has asked me what is caps. All right, so they have equally, the ones that knows what is caps has equally asked me that their caps has changed. Oh yeah, so all right, so that's why I have come here to answer all of these questions tonight. All right, so it is important for you to stay tuned from beginning of this very particular class to the very last side, so you don't miss out with anything. You will understand everything step by step. All right, so if you ask me what is caps, so let's start by caps is a central admission processing system. All right, so it's a central admission processing system. It is on my own understanding, I would like to explain that it is interaction between you and your university of choice or your institution of choice. All right, so that's why some persons will be like I said before that so many persons has lost admission because of ignorance. All right, so they will be waiting for JAMB or their institution of choice to send them that message or mail, because they used email and register for the examination. They will be like, oh, they are going to send me email or they are going to send me a message that notifying me that you have been offered admission. All right, so it is not done that way. So that's why I said with your caps, all right, so your caps, you can be able to monitor your admission yourself. All right, so you can be able to monitor your admission yourself. All right, so your institution of choice, universities, they have their own caps. All right, so let me tell you the function of their own caps. The function of their own caps is to tell them the total number of candidates that have chosen them or that have chosen them as its first choice, or the total number of persons that have withdrawn from their institution to another institution. All right, so that's their own caps. That's the function of their own caps. While you as a student, your own caps is for you to monitor your admission or your interaction between you and your institution of course of choice and JAMB at large. All right, so let me explain it in a very better way so you understand. All right, so you have your caps, which is the central admission processing system. That caps, you use your caps to check your admission status. Your admission status is to know if your school has given you admission or if they are considering you for any other course. All right, so that's where you monitor your caps to check. All right, so your caps, inside your caps, you can print your JAMB results inside your caps. You can equally print your everything that has to do with your admission, right? Your admission letter is still inside your caps. You get it from your JAMB results, your blah blah blah, everything. So that's why it's called Central Admission Processing System, right? So that's what that caps mean, right? Because so many persons don't know what the caps mean, and it's obvious, right? So they don't really know what the caps is. So that's why they have come countless time to ask me all of these questions. All right, so this person will come like, what is caps? So I don't understand what is caps. What is cap? I've not heard about caps before. I've not this, I've not that, I've not this, I've not that. So that's why I've taken much of my time to make sure that I answer this question today, so that you don't miss out with anything. That's the promise I promise you guys. All right, so I've answered all of this question today. All right, so let's continue with our explanation. All right, so the caps now, and that your caps, okay, you can be able to accept and reject your admission if you have been offered admission by any institution or your institution of choice. Probably if you have been offered admission by your institution of choice, so you can either accept or reject admission from that caps. You can either accept or reject admission from that caps. One thing about these caps of a thing is something that if you don't really know how to operate, or you don't really know how to navigate, or you don't really know how to use these caps to check your admission status, it is probably preferred for you to message me, or you meet someone that knows how to do it, so that, because in some cases, we have seen in some cases where JAMB candidates will be offered admission by its institution of choice, and when at the process of her or him to accept the admission, he will now mistakenly reject the admission. So if you mistakenly reject the admission, oh God, yeah, that's to tell you that by next year probably have to write again. Yes, because there's nothing anybody can do about it. Even me, there's nothing I can do about it. Your institution of choice, there's nothing they can do about it. Even JAMB themselves, there's nothing they can do about it. So probably next year, right again. So you don't want something like that to happen to you. All right, you don't want something like that. I don't want anything like that to happen to you. So that's why it is important for you to be our member. All right, so if you have a WhatsApp group, it is basically for our 2024 registered UTME candidate. Of course, you yourself can become one of us. The only way you can become one of us, so let me know in the comment section that you want to join us. All right, I'll be right there to give you my WhatsApp number, and after getting to know you on WhatsApp, I definitely have to add you into our WhatsApp group. All right, so let's go right to the next. Let's continue. So now let's talk about this. We are still on this cap. All right, so these caps it is important, all right, because you can reject your admission from these caps. You can still accept your admission from these caps. All right, so on the other hand, so many persons has asked again that why is it that my caps has changed? All right, so my caps changed. I can no longer access my caps again. I can no longer get my details from my caps again. What is actually happening? I don't know what is happening to my caps. Oh, what is wrong with my caps? So please don't panic. All right, so the reason why your caps has changed, or the reason why you cannot access your caps, or the reason why you cannot see any information or access any information from your caps now is very simple. All right, because JAMB is doing maintenance on the server, on the caps. So they are doing maintenance on the caps right now. All right, so the maintenance involves arranging doing a kind of UI design of the caps. All right, so they are doing the maintenance. All right, so they are almost done with it. All right, so very soon they will activate the caps, and you will see all of this, your information you have been looking for, you have been craving to see for a very long time. All right, so you don't need to panic. Everything is intact. Right, every damn thing is that. Even if you are not seeing it, that is your database is backed up. All right, so it's backed up. Once they are done, they will call up your data. All right, so once you access your dashboard, you see that you are gonna see it there. All right, so if you have, or if you have written down for last year, if you wrote JAMB last year and you assess your caps, you will find out that your last year data is still intact there on the caps, and you will also see that the caps interface has changed. All right, so the way they did it before and the way it is now is quite different. All right, so that's what they have been doing for a very long time now. All right, so it has taken them time to do that. All right, so of course they are almost done with it, and once they activate the caps, it will definitely have to come up. Right, so many persons, couple of persons have asked this question. All right, so they are worried about this question. I have taken much of my time today to make sure that I answer this question. Right, so you don't need to miss anything, or you don't need to panic. All right, so don't your documents, your everything is intact. All right, so that's basically how it is. Okay, so this is where I'll be ending this class for today. This is where I'll be ending this class for today. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for staying from the beginning to the very last side of this class. All right, so I hope you have learned something, and I also believe you have gained something from this video. All right, so if you have learned something, let me know in the comment section that you have learned something, and if there is anything you want me to do for you, if there is any further question you want me to answer for you, also let me know in the comment section. All right, so if you want to join our WhatsApp group, also let me know in the comment section. Please don't forget, I'm here to help as many persons I can help. All right, so that they don't miss out, because so many persons has missed admission because of ignorance. All right, so you can share this video to as many times as possible to any JAMB group or any WhatsApp group or anywhere you can share it to, so that people that is, of course, you know yourself, you know that you're not the only person that has been asking this question. A whole lot of persons out there have been asked, a whole lot. All right, so and they don't know probably who they will ask. Okay, so you can share this message to them so that they can equally learn and hear, so that they can be free and relieved. All right, so thank you so much. Thank you, each and every one of us. So if you have not subscribed, please subscribe and turn on all bell notification. All right, so until I see you the next day. All right, see you in my next class. Okay, keep winning.